Hey there, welcome back to the podcast. So, another week gone by, and it feels like the world's geopolitical tea kettle is just constantly on the verge of boiling over, doesn't it?
Certainly has that persistent simmer, doesn't it? From the persistent echoes of conflict in Eastern Europe to simmering tensions in the Middle East and even ripples in our digital lives, it's a busy time. Exactly. And it's not just the big headline grabbing stuff. I mean, we've got Russia and Ukraine still sifting through memorandums exchanged at their talks, trying to figure out when the next round might actually happen. Peskov's already flagged that it's not going to be a standardized meeting frequency. It just feels like a very drawn out process. That's putting it mildly. The exchange of memorandums is a diplomatic dance, but it's happening against the backdrop of drone attacks on Russian airfields and continued fighting. From the Russian side, they're emphasizing they'll do all measures to solve the crime related to attacks on airfields, which sounds like a strong statement, but the actual path to peace still feels miles away. Break time. 1-5's on, and you can't ignore the human cost on the ground, like those reports of Ukrainian attacks on border regions like Belgorod.
Right? And then you have Poland's capacity to deliver arms to Ukraine being heavily constrained, according to reports. That's a significant detail, given how crucial that supply chain has been. It makes you wonder about the strategic patience Fernand Kartheiser mentioned regarding Russia's approach. Is it patience or is it something else?
It's a complex strategy, undoubtedly. Meanwhile, France and Belgium are a bit hesitant on banning gas imports from Russia, wanting more reassurances on the economic and legal fallout. It's a classic European balancing act, isn't it? Economic necessity versus political solidarity. Oh, tell me about it. And speaking of balancing acts, the news about Europe's gas stocks replenishment being slower than usual, making the situation tense, is just unnerving. Especially with winter not that far off to think about.
It highlights the interconnectedness of energy security and geopolitical stability. And it's not just Europe. Across the globe, countries are grappling with their own demographic and economic pressures. Take Japan, for instance, reporting a record low birth rate in 2024. That's a huge long-term strategic challenge for them.
That's just wild to think about. A shrinking population, coupled with all the regional security dynamics they're already dealing with. It makes you wonder if they're looking at any extreme measures to try and turn that around.
Well, on a completely different note, Russia isn't interested in an arms race with Europe, according to a member of the European Parliament. That's a curious statement, given some of the broader defense buildup we're seeing, like NATO's Baltic exercises, which a diplomat called extremely provocative, essentially preparations for a military clash.